Well, today I haven't been on the. I haven't been using my camera for a long time. I don't know why, but I've just done a couple of books today, and I've had a little delivery. The book on the left is one I've had for a long time. I bought me this camera last year, and it's the Panasonic HDC SD90, which is has only got one sensor in it, but I've been really chuffed with the thing. It's been a really good camera. It's been it's fulfilled all the promises it made, but I did want something with 3 MOS in, which is 3 sensors: the red, the green, and the blue sensor. And I wanted to see what the colour was and the clarity and everything else. So I went ahead and I did a splash out, and I waited till I could afford something that was reasonable. So I got the lowest end that I could get, which was the Panasonic HC X800, which is, it's not a flagship. The X900s are the flagships now, but I couldn't really afford one of them, so I had to go for the lower end. And apparently the lower end ones are as good as the top end, really, because it's got a Dicamar lens with the zoom in and the sound, and there's not a lot of difference, I don't think, and the differences there are, they don't really bother me. I'm not worried about having a digital viewfinder in the back so much as and there's a couple of, I think it's a ring on the front or something, which I'm not too interested in. But I do like quality, and Panasonic do give you quality, and if this gives me better quality than what I've got now, I'll be highly surprised. But I'm really looking forward to getting it. Anyway, the thing I wanted to talk about, obviously because this is bookbinding, is that the book on the left is what they call a ring bind. I've done them in the plastic rings, and you put it in a little machine. You buy a little machine to do it, and it punches the holes in the left hand edge there. You can see there. You can see that there's little square or oblong holes that it punches, and the good thing about it is that the book lies flat. So you cut the page. You actually cut the pages in half, so it's 2 halves. So it's A5 from A4 to A5, and then you put them in the machine, cut them, and then you put the little plastic unit on and open it up, and then put your bits of paper in until you've made your book, and then you close it up. And you can. The good thing about it is you can open and close these as many times as you want, and you can put different types of ring binding on, different colours. There's different colours of ring binding and things like that. And I found it very satisfactory, and the book does lie flat, and you can bend it so far over that it doesn't go right round like a ring bind. It won't go all the way around, otherwise the things will start popping out, the pages start popping out. But it's very good for reading books and getting onto getting your information on, and with it lying flat. And I put like a perspex, clear perspex window on the front, so as you couldn't mess up the bubble jet ink, which, as you can just see it there, and I've got a little bit of shine so you can see it. So that's the ring binder one. I think you can buy the machines quite cheaply. I think I'm not quite sure what they are now. I bought mine a long time ago, but I hardly use it now because I tend to bind them myself, which is sort of much quicker. There goes the phone. And this is the one I'm getting. I'm getting the HC X800. So you can see there's the X900, 909, and the X900M. So they're all very nearly the same, except with a couple of differences on it. But this one I've bound up myself. It's not too good, but it's a bit smaller, and it's definitely smaller than that one. You can see I'll put it on the top. I can place it on the top of it. I could have made it smaller, but I'd already printed out the front, so I didn't want to spoil the front. I could have made the front smaller and took the book down another 1/4 of an inch on the side if I wanted, so it could have been a lot smaller. But it's satisfactory, and it'll do, because these I can make really quickly, nearly as quickly as I can make the ring bound ones. But yeah, so this is a PDF file, I've got the manual from obviously from Panasonic. Downloaded the manual before I got the actual kit, as soon as I could see what I was going to do with the equipment before I got it. And there she is. So this is bound. It's not a perfect bind. By that, a perfect bind, I mean it's not glued, just glued at the back. It is sewn and stitched, and it's got tapes in. And so we'll see how long that holds up. And it is just a book, just for using for things to use with the equipment when I get it. And of course the other thing I got was a lighting video, which I've been after for a long time. And this one is the cheapest one I could get, and it's got a couple of diffusers on. It's got a spotlight, and it's got the diffuser, which I've got on already. I've got the machine. You can just see the spotlight at the back there. And I've got the diffuser on the front. I've got a cover on it at the moment just to keep the dust off. And I've got to put 6 batteries in. It works off batteries. But the thing that I do like about it is it's got a dimmer switch, which a lot of them don't have, which is quite good. On and off. So you can turn it off from there and do your dimming and things like that. So that's quite good. And it's got a mounting bracket on the front to put on a tripod, which I've got, which is quite good. So it seems quite good anyway. Yeah, those are the things it'll do. It'll do diffuse effect, 3200K colour temperature, and a spotlight. Yeah, so I'm going to see how that works when I get it going up and running. And it uses several batteries, in fact, as well. I'm using 6 of these, but you can put a single battery in if you want. There's several batteries. The batteries are there on the left there. 5 kinds of different types of batteries. So I'm quite pleased with this, and that's the one I'm using at the moment. I'm using AA batteries at the moment, rechargeable AAs. So I don't know how long they run for, but I don't do. The videos don't run longer than about 12 or 15 minutes, so I can soon charge them up again. And we'll see how we get on with that. So I'm quite excited with that. I've done my little book, and the other thing that I've done as well, I've done Captain Blood, and I've got the edges sewn in. Not sewn in. I've got the edges scored to take the thread. And I shall bind that one, and that'll be another one popping off the shed. The smaller ones here are another birthday book for somebody. And what have I got here? Oh, the U-boat hunters. That's another one. I've just done that one. I'm doing naval things at the moment for a pal, and he seems to like these. I haven't cut the back on that one. And my latest one is I think I've still got it under press. In the press at the moment. Yeah, it's Naval Forces. It's still under press. Yeah, Harlech Naval Forces. Most of these books are World War I books, but they're still well written. I mean, the people were human, and they're quite a good little read. So what else have I got to show you? Anything? I think I've got another one there as well. I'm not quite sure about this. I'm panning a bit fast here. Yeah, some naval yarns. That's another one I've got. Yeah, some naval yarns. I've got books all over. I don't know. Volume 2 of. Oh yeah, they're old ones. So I've got plenty to do. So that's my latest little ventures. So my ring binding machine I haven't shown you because I can't really get interested in ring binding. I was a bit disappointed with the ring binding machines, but anyway. I shall close now, and I don't suppose that's any of interest to anybody, but there you go.